Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, I'm doing something a little different. Using a different format, a more free flowing format. So, I guess I just kind of wanted to let everybody know. Um, I don't know what I'm doing, and if you don't know what you're doing, it's okay. Like, it's not that big a deal. So, for any of you who actually follow the channel or have seen some of my videos, like I said, this is a little different. Even I'm a little different. I have hair now. This is something new for me. I'm just trying to make some changes for the year, trying something different. Basically throwing stuff at the wall and see what sticks when it comes to my personal life and business life and that sort of thing. So I have been bald for about 33 years, and I wasn't bald. I always say I'm not bald. I was shaven, which is a hairstyle. It's a choice. But now, just for the heck of it, I thought I'd grow my hair out, try something different, with the goal being to maybe get some locks somewhere in the future. But in the process of growing out my hair, I realized I am grayer than I thought I was. And also thinning up top here. So we just see how that journey goes. Like, I just hell with it. You know what I mean? Just try something. So anyway, for me, I started off the year with, how do you say it? With that disease that was going around a couple of years ago that kind of locked down the whole world. I got that for the first time, right January 1st, January 2nd, somewhere around there. Just kind of kicked in the new year. And so that kind of had me down for a while, like normal. It wasn't really serious, but it had me down and had me thinking about some things when I was conscious. And I figured I'd try some different stuff. So I can't say that, everything I'm trying is going to work, but I figured if I want to be successful, I want to be happy, I should try some new things, So I started off the year after being sick for about a week. I decided to quit smoking. So you guys probably don't know that on the channel because it's not like I smoke right here on YouTube, but I've been a smoker for, I don't know, 25 years maybe. And I figured now was a good time to quit. Not the habit I ever really wanted to have, but life kind of works out that way. You try something and, you do it for a while, and next thing you know, that's what you are. That's part of your habit, part of the things you do. So anyway, I figured I'd start the year off with that. It's been about 3 weeks now, so I'm pretty happy with it, I think this time I won't go back, but who knows? We'll see what happens. Another goal, another thing I'm trying to do is lose some weight. And I'm sure that's a lot of people's goals. It's probably the most popular New Year's resolution. I'm not really calling it that. Something I decide to try to do. And when I say try, I think I'm going to do. In my own head, whenever I say I'm going to try to do something, it's kind of my little way of giving myself an out. I'm like, hey, man, I tried. But when I say I'm going to do something, then I tend to stick with it. I tend to get it done. So I'm going to lose weight, even if it's 10 pounds. But no, seriously, I'm going to lose some weight. I just want to make myself feel better. That's really what it is. Like, I'm trying to look after my health a little bit more. I'm 56 years old. So, I've always, my health should be something I've always looked after. But, when I was young, I just did what I wanted and kind of stuck with that. And now, like, I'm realizing, like, wow, I probably should quit smoking, lose weight, and just take a little better care of myself. So trying to do that. But a lot of you come here for photography stuff, gear, and things like that. So I want to talk business. For me, my business is, of course, shooting. Sorry, I just got just messages from 2 days ago coming through. for my business, like everybody, we're trying to, make money with video. And for me, it hasn't been a profitable thing. It's been a fun thing, but it hasn't been profitable. And it's because of the way I went about it and the way I've been approaching the whole business thing. So for me, I thought I could design a website, maybe run some Facebook ads, maybe run some Google ads, and that would get traffic to the site and get me some business so that I could get out here and make a living doing what I like to do. And that has not worked out for me. So this year, well, not just lately, I wanted to try something different. What I did around 2021 was I was reaching out to businesses, actually 2019, 2020. I was reaching out to businesses, offering the free shoots, and that was starting to work. But when the whole world kind of locked down, everything kind of froze, and I really wasn't able to get out there and shoot anything, just like a lot of people. And when things slowly started to open back up, my attention got pulled elsewhere. I kind of got not pulled, but a friend of mine and I decided to make a movie, make a documentary. So for the last couple years, I've been working on a documentary, and it's now done. So it's been an incredible journey. I've learned a lot about filmmaking, or what needs to be done, and all the steps that are required, and just how much work goes into even just making a film. And it's not a huge film. It is a feature length documentary, but it's not like it's a huge film with, tons of actors and 80 different locations and special effects and things like that. But still, shooting a documentary, it was tough, with just he and I. Like we've learned a lot. But anyway, now that that's done, I decided to shift my focus back to the business. And with this year starting, I thought I'd try a new approach. So one of the craziest things I did, one of the smartest or dumbest, depending on how you want to look at it, is one of the things I did was buy a new camera. I bought an Sony FX6, and I didn't buy it because it was going to make my video look any better. It's not that, it was going to make me better. I bought it, one, to give myself more experience, to give myself some experience with cinema cameras. Because as I try to reach out, or I try to connect with the local film industry, if anybody were to ask, I have no experience with a cinema camera. I've never held one. No Reds, no Aries, no FX6 or 9s or anything. So I thought I'd go ahead and buy myself one and get the experience that I want, that I need. And with that, I decided to take a different approach on drumming up clients for my business. So what I started to do lately was reach out to local businesses on Instagram and just asking, basically, if they would like to have a chat and learn about, maybe offer them some free video services. And I did the same thing, something similar on LinkedIn. I would reach out on LinkedIn and find local businesses. I would search for like my town and then owner, that sort of thing. And a lot of times the local business owners have a LinkedIn page. So I would reach out and connect with them. And the way I would do it, it's working for me at this point, is I'm reaching out to businesses, and when they accept my connection, instead of just me hitting them with a message saying, hey, my name is Craig, I do this, here's all my services, check out my videos, I don't approach it that way, because I get kind of annoyed when people reach out to me on LinkedIn, and once I make the connection, right away they're trying to sell me something. I just, once the person accepts my my friendship or my connection on LinkedIn, I just sent a message saying, thank you. I shoot video for businesses. If you ever need anything like that, or you're interested, if you ever need anything like that or interested in services, please feel free to reach out to me. And I just leave it at that. I make it short, sweet, and simple. And in my opinion, the message feels like it comes from a real person and not, a genuine. I feel like the message comes from, of course it comes from a real person, but also it's like a genuine, that's how you would speak to someone instead of the whole sales pitchy email or message. People are not dumb. People know when you're trying to sell them something. So for me anyway, it's worked. I spent a day or two just making these connections and sending these messages out. And I'm an introvert. I'm a very introverted person. It might not seem so because I have a YouTube channel, but part of me having this channel was to kind of try to conquer my introvertism. Is that a word? But but anyway, for me, reaching out to people, it's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big step, and I'm proud of myself for doing it because it's led to 2 meetings in the last week. I met up with 2 different people, 2 different times, and we had coffee and we talked about what I do, talked about what the person does, and it's actually worked out because these 2 people happen to be running social media for other local businesses in the area. So right now I have scheduled 3 different shoots that will give me a chance to, again, practice my skills. It'll give me a chance to show these local businesses what I can do. It'll give me a chance to show the person that I've connected with what I can do. And I just know it's going to lead to further connections down the road. Now, I can't guarantee that this business will be super happy with what I make and they'll want to hire me right from the jump. I'm not really concerned with that. I'm really trying to get myself out there and make these connections with people. And because I realize making connections with people is really the key behind all of this success or not having success, getting to know people. And for us introverts, that takes some effort. And so I'm kind of proud of myself, and that's been my tactic in what I'm doing lately. Something else I decided to do was to go ahead and pay for one of these job sites, these gig sites. You have stuff like Staff Me Up, Backstage. I can't think of what else, but Production Hub is the one I decided to go with. It's a little pricey. I want to say I paid $800 for the year, and I just wanted to see if this would also bring me a little extra business. Because if you're not familiar with Production Hub, what it is, it's a place where you can search for gigs, but also people with the gigs can search for crew, and directors and camera ops and gaffers and sound personnel, like everything. So it's kind of I don't want to say industry because I'm new there, so I can't say it's where the industry would hire freelancers, but it's more of a freelancing / production company site. So I figured I'd give it a try and see what's working. I've been a member for about a month and a half now. I'm not really getting the traffic just yet, but I do have a paid job coming up this week, and the person that I have the paid job with did see me on Production Hub. They didn't hire me from Production Hub. We kind of met up later in one of the Facebook groups, because that's another tactic that I'm taking, and I'm hopping into different Facebook groups and just seeing what kind of jobs are there and reaching out to the people posting the jobs. But they did see me on Production Hub, so that's kind of a bonus. I think what I'll do is I'll ask them why they didn't reach out to me on Production Hub, because if there's a issue with my profile there, then, maybe there's some things I need to change, make it more interesting, that sort of thing. So, but anyway, I will let you guys know. I'll keep you apprised of my progress especially when it comes to Production Hub. I don't want to say go out and spend the money on it, because I don't know that it's going to work for everyone. The area I am in, it's not LA, it's not New York, it's not a huge city when it comes to the film market, but it's not Atlanta, it's the DC area, but still there are jobs there, and I'm going to give it a try and see how that works. So I'll keep you guys updated with my progress. So anyway, this is just one of these chats to let you guys know. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Do you know what you're doing? If you're trying something new this year, drop something in the comments below. I'm kind of curious if you guys are doing something different, especially for business, especially when it comes to video, but also personal stuff. If you're doing something different, let me know. Like, we can have a conversation about it, and tell me how you like my hair. Like, I have a comb now. I haven't had a comb in like 33 years. I have a comb, and I'm looking old as hell. Checking out this monitor here. So weird, right?